Hello everyone. In this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Shahbaz Gill to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Shahbaz Gill's words. First of all, the countdown, 31 days to go. There are 31 days left for Field Marshal Asim Munir's second retirement and the appointment of a new army chief in the country. Now let's move to today's important news, and the first story, or rather the first conclusion, has already emerged. Qazi Faiz Issa has been humiliated at the hands of the PMLN. Saqib Bashir is reporting this story. A few days ago, Qazi Faiz Issa was humiliated at the Spanish embassy by Dr. Musaddiq Malik, who is a PMLN minister. You need to remember that during the elections, all the manipulation with Form 47 was led by Amjad, and Qazi Faiz Issa, who had imposed restrictions on the bat symbol of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, was the real driving force behind Form 47. Naturally, Field Marshal Asim Munir is above all of them, and the Chief Election Commissioner was also involved in enforcing Form 47 to impose this government. Now, the same people who imposed him are the ones who have humiliated Qazi Faiz Issa. Bad deeds bring bad consequences. Qazi Faiz Issa, who once enforced this system on everyone else, has now faced humiliation at their hands, and that too inside the Spanish embassy. As you all know, Qazi Faiz Issa's wife, Raina Issa, belongs to Spain. Qazi Faiz Issa attended a function at the Spanish embassy, and he felt upset because, as media reports claim, his wife's friend, Raina Saeed, who had been appointed to some wildlife protection authority by the previous government, was apparently removed and had cases filed against her by the current government. Qazi Faiz Issa was greatly distressed about this and complained. According to witnesses, Musaddiq Malik humiliated him and handed this insult to him, making him realize that humiliation was now his fate. Now think about it. This is happening at the hands of the PMLN. If Qazi Issa ever fell into the hands of ordinary citizens, PTI supporters, or any other party's supporters, who all know what he did, how would they humiliate him? Humiliation seems destined for him. We've been saying for a long time that no one respects Ayub Khan, no one respects General Yahya Khan or any other army chief. Meanwhile, Maryam Nawaz made some very powerful statements. She claimed that Allah gave her guidance through the Quran and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to distinguish between right and wrong, and that winning 17 seats is Allah's will, so anyone questioning it is defying divine justice. She emphasized that Allah granted her the position, not anyone else, and therefore she should not have considered anyone else as responsible, nor should she have claimed anything beyond that. Maryam Nawaz also compared PTI and TLP, or Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan. She said that until TLP resorted to violence, nothing was said, but once they picked up weapons, the state taught them a lesson. She falsely claimed that PTI also picked up weapons on May 9th and caused violence. In reality, no PTI member held weapons. Rather, 25 PTI workers were shot and killed that day. Despite this, Maryam Nawaz lied in front of religious scholars who did not correct her. Maryam Nawaz's narrative is exposed further because on the same day the court in Gujarat ruled in the May 9th arson case, acquitting all 30 accused due to lack of evidence, including former Provincial Assembly member Chaudhry Salim Sarwar and other party workers. Thus, Maryam Nawaz's claim that PTI attacked the state with weapons is false, yet none of the scholars challenged her. Instead, they pledged loyalty to her in front of their followers. The text then critiques religious scholars for aligning with the powerful instead of seeking accountability. It emphasizes that the scholars only advocate when there is backing from influential figures. Otherwise, they remain silent. The author explains that they read user comments daily to understand public perception and stresses that religious scholars should advocate for truth, not align with falsehood. Let's move ahead. The text transitions to the next news item. Khawaja Muhammad Asif issued a bold statement. He said that, at the request of the Islamic Brotherhood, to whom the Taliban government had been repeatedly appealing, meaning they were referring to Turkey, Qatar, and so on, the Taliban were requesting that Pakistan intervene and arrange a meeting for peace to facilitate negotiations. Pakistan accepted this offer. However, some poisonous statements by certain Afghan officials indicate that there is gradually discord and deception within the Taliban government. Pakistan clarifies that it does not need to use its full strength to dismantle the Taliban regime or force them into hiding in caves. Listen to their own statements. Zahir Alod is referring to their statements. However, if the Taliban regime wishes, Seeing the scenes of past defeats in Tora Bora, where they had fled in panic, would certainly be a new and interesting spectacle for the international community. Now, I don't understand this. Today, they are taunting them with Tora Bora. Yesterday, it was the Pakistani army. What were they doing? Listen, in 1965, during the declaration of Fact Trio, someone asked them, they said they lost Siachen, they lost Kargil, and you asked them, they said they lost. You listened, right? Yesterday they were saying Akhtar also lost, Piansath lost, so-and-so lost, and today it is Tora Bora. Now, they are also taunting the Pakistani army. They are taunting the Taliban too. Now, you are saying that they are not fit to fight, yet you are also giving them taunts. So what exactly are you doing? Are statements enough to resolve anything? Moving on, Pakistan clarifies, as far as the statements of the graveyard of empires are concerned, about great powers being defeated in Afghanistan, Pakistan never calls itself an empire, but due to the Taliban, Afghanistan is like a graveyard for its people. It may not have historically been a graveyard of empires, but it has always been part of the games of great powers. So, it is a clear, open threat in Tora Bora. If you flee in panic, we will push you back into the caves. These poisonous statements are being made by Khawaja Asif. There is no need for this. If you want to do something, do it practically. If negotiations are taking place, which you still claim have yielded no decision, then at least Pakistan's defense minister should not use such language or tone. But what can one do? This has happened in the past as well. Next, a related report. Minister Khawaja Asif said that sending the Pakistani army to Gaza is under discussion, but no final decision has been made yet. That is false. The decision is still pending. How long it will take to make the decision is up to them. Yes, if Israel refuses, that's a different matter. Their full effort is to go there. He also said that another minister, Barrister Daniel Chaudhry, said that if we are chosen by Israel obviously, and Pakistan is among the countries sending its forces to Gaza, then it would not only be a matter of honor for the armed forces, but for the entire Muslim Ummah and all Pakistanis. If Israel chooses us and our army goes, it would be an honor for all of us. Meanwhile, news has come that an Israeli attack killed 63 Palestinians. The US president said that Israel has the right to respond. Gaza is at peace. No one can break it. But 63 Palestinians were martyred. Even during celebrations like when sweets were being distributed, the whole world was happy. Maryam Nawaz, during a meeting with scholars, said the same. Then why did TLP protest in Pakistan? The question is valid. TLP should not have protested at that time because they had stayed quiet for 2 years. People were protesting worldwide, but sweets were not being distributed there. Scholars should also be asked whether they will make any statement regarding the 63 martyrs today. I doubt the scholars will make any statement because what is happening inside Pakistan is being observed daily. Now, regarding the extension matter, you know the case of Imran Khan's Toshakhana. 2 hearings scheduled for November 29 was postponed to November 27 without any proceedings. Mashallah, they said they would read it. November hasn't even begun, yet Imran Khan wasn't given even a single date. This postponement is so that the extension issue is resolved by November 21. Hafiz Naeemur Rahman from Jamaat-e-Islami is coming, and other things are happening. They deliberately put a long date, November 27. Apart from this, there's the Twitter case and many other cases. None of Imran Khan's cases are being heard. The effort is to keep them on the back burner so he can't meet anyone or give instructions. The plan is to deal with the extension before November 29, after which his term ends. So all of Imran Khan's cases are being postponed to push the process forward. Next news. Instead of appointing Mahmoud Khan Achakzai as the opposition leader, Speaker of the National Assembly Sardar Ayaz Sadiq requested records of Mahmoud Achakzai's speeches against the Pakistan Army and judiciary. The Speaker also started reviewing various constitutional provisions. The news is that Mahmoud Khan Achakzai has not been appointed yet, and his anti-army speeches are under review. We can show you some of these speeches. They include small clips of PMLN members combined into one. You have to see what they have portrayed. If the speeches have respect for the Pakistan Army, fine. If not, what exactly in Achakzai's speeches is unacceptable? Listen, he criticizes the army that protects our nation, saying they have destroyed Pakistan, ruined it, broken it. Despite allocations, they still claim the defense budget with full audacity. Back to 1965, they lost Siachen, lost Kargil. I am against DEH. I believe the army shouldn't be divided. Generals shouldn't become property dealers. That's why I name people. General Bajwa, you must account for this government's failures. General Faiz, you must explain why you requested Nawaz Sharif and Maryam Nawaz be imprisoned against your oath. Remember, Shah Mahmud Qureshi was in that meeting. Chiefs come, sweat, plan. These generals create stories when they overthrow elected governments or arrest a prime minister, then justify themselves with stories. Our goal is to remove the grip of this group from Pakistan. Democracy must not be derailed by them. The army's job is to stay within its role, defend borders, handle professional matters, not govern the country, not arrest elected leaders, not fabricate cases, not manipulate the constitution. Look at history. When East Pakistan broke away, who ruled Pakistan? Military generals. Did anyone apologize to the nation? No. The generals who destroyed the country were buried in Pakistan. So how can one negotiate with generals who commit such atrocities? These generals who use force and martial law are the ones responsible. That wraps up our translation of Shahbaz Gill's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share, and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.